Why the hell are you watching me sleep? Jesus, private, Jesus. Sorry about that. Just a bit weird, isn't it, watching me sleep? I know you're keen on watching the videos and everything, and I appreciate that, but yeah, I don't know, it's just a bit weird. So welcome back to another day in paradise. Cool, Christ, that sun is bright. It is a lovely Saturday morning. I haven't got any plans today, and as a result I'm making this video. And I thought I'd show you guys exactly what it is that I eat every day. Now, being someone, oh, that motorbike's gonna be a pain in the arse. Morning. Who needs a leaf that big? So being someone who classifies themselves as plant-based, because I hate the word vegan, but also as someone that's trying to gain size because I'm a weef, it's not always easy. Morning, Nang! Isn't it lovely here? So, I'm going to show you guys exactly what it is that I eat, even though I can't necessarily control what gets served for breakfast, lunch and dinner. So, let's have a little look. Looks like today we have slim pickings. That's good, isn't it? Chia pudding, how lovely. Watermelon, ideal. Well, I guess all the fruit's out of the mix then, isn't it? Cheers, Lou, no worries. Guess I'll just make up my own plate with some of this stuff. Lovely job. Let's get that going on. So this is pretty much breakfast. To give you the rundown, over here we've got rice, cashews and pineapple. Over here we've got dark greens, cabbage and carrots. And over here we've got courgettes and sweet potato. And over here we have coconut oil, which is pretty much another macronutrient in Thailand. So pretty heavy on the carbs, pretty heavy on the fats, zero protein. So I need to change that. So that is breakfast done. Like I said, it was really heavy on the carbs, really heavy on the fats. It is about 20 past 10 in the morning and I'm training early doors today, so I like to get some carbs in for breakfast. I know I said that I did intermittent fast, but I've run out of some warrior protein, and because the protein here isn't too great, I try and spread the protein that I do get evenly throughout the day now. So intermittent fasting has gone out the window for the moment. After breakfast, I did make myself like a pea protein, rice protein smoothie bowl type thing. When you mix those two proteins together, people call it like a vegan whey. Generally, it's just a much better form of protein for vegans, better amino acid profile, all that scientific stuff, which I'm not going to bore you with too much today. I've got a coffee here, which is kind of like my pre-workout, so I'm going to chug back on this and get to the gym for my first push day in months. I'm going to talk a lot more about my training later on. So, let's get to the gym. So guys, that is that push workout done. It's like I didn't show you anything, but the audio here is a bit crap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back where it's a little bit quieter, show you some footage from what I did whilst I talk you through it. I'll see you in a sec. I have changed my program recently. For about a month before this video, I was doing 5 days a week full body, but I didn't think that I was getting enough volume in per session. And I preferred the idea of getting a little bit more of a pump and then having a little bit longer to rest each muscle group. So I've changed it to, I'm still going 5 days a week, but I'm doing push-pull legs. And so the way that works is week 1 will be push-pull legs, push-pull, and week 2 will be legs, push-pull, legs, push. And it will just keep cycling around. Hopefully you understand what I mean by that. This program does consist of a lot more isolation work, things like incline flies or close grip bench press, which I haven't done for a while. Generally that's because I've changed my goals. I'm now going to sort of train a little bit more for hypertrophy, try and get a bit bigger. You know, I've been in and out of gyms for about 7 years, but the way it's always been gone is I would go 3 months on and then I'd spend 3 months off. And all the progress I'd make in those 3 months would just disappear. Since January this year, I was training from January to June, 3 times a week, full body. It's probably the most consistent I've been for years. And then from June until August, I was training quite well. And then in August, I went to India, got ill, didn't train for 3 weeks. I lost a fair bit of weight, so I'm now trying to put that back on. And one of the reasons I'm making this video is because it's almost as a way of holding myself accountable. I've made the push-pull legs program purely just to try and get bigger. And I feel like if I say it out loud, I'm going to hold myself accountable because I have a real history of changing between plans, as I'm sure a lot of people do as well. So since coming back from the gym, the time is now 2:30. I've had a shower and then I had lunch, which consisted of carrot, kale, courgette, beetroot, some fried mushrooms, some green curry, asparagus, and then on top of that some more kale. Now, I know the green curry sounds a little bit vague, so I'm going to put the recipe up now. So that is what that consists of. And then there isn't too much protein in that, guys, so I made myself another protein shake which had banana, cacao powder, cinnamon, and some more of that vegan whey, which I mentioned earlier. Now it is a Saturday, and like I said, Saturdays are kind of a day where I don't have too much planned other than making this video. So I've got a little bit of work to do, I've got some plans that I need to make, so I'm gonna go find a cafe, have a coffee, maybe a slice of cake. I don't know, I'm gonna go see what's on offer. I'm gonna go for one of these guys. Had one of these chaps before, they're bloody good as well, but hedgehog slice today. Hedgehog slice, coconut flat white. So I think people are probably wondering why I don't weigh my food, even though I track a lot of things. The reason is I don't have any scales there, so I can't actually weigh my food, and as a result I don't really know my macros and all of that. I have weighed my food in the past, so I can sort of eyeball it to a certain extent, but it's not ideal and it's not optimal. It doesn't mean I don't track anything. I actually track 3 things. I weigh myself every morning and I put that into an app on Weight Gurus, and I generally see whether or not the trend's going up, going down, staying the same, and I just kind of adjust how much I'm eating accordingly. I use an app called Strong to track my workouts, so I can always progressively overload, and if I'm not getting stronger, then I know that something needs to change. I need to eat more, I need to change my workouts. And also I can just kind of eyeball how I look in the mirror, just week to week. I know whether or not I'm making the right progress. I'm not really at the optimal stage at the minute. When I am, then that means I'm probably going to be tracking my macros a lot more carefully. But at the minute, just eating in the ballpark figure, because I still consider myself a newbie. Because yeah, I've been in and out of the gym for about 7 years, but because I haven't consistently trained for those 7 years, I would still say that I am a newbie, and I'm probably going to make good gains anyway. So as long as I'm just getting roughly, you know, the right amount of protein, I'm training well, I'm getting a good sleep, I'm going to be moving in the right direction. By the time I need to be tracking my macros, then hopefully I'm going to be in a place where I can be. But for now, a hedgehog slice and a coconut flat white, even if it doesn't fit my macros, I'm going to make it fit. It's not big enough. It needs to be bigger. That'll be a real winner. Well, that turned out to be a success. I mean, mainly because the guy who actually owns the place was there and he saw my camera and asked if I could do photos or videos, and I thought, hell yes, I can do photos or videos if it means that you're going to pay me in cold hard cash and I can stay away from the cold-ridden UK for a little bit longer. But also, they've got a new item on the menu which they let me try because they'd made one, and even though I wasn't hungry, they said I could take it home. But it's like a green tofu curry with some black rice or black sticky rice or something. Either way, it's damn good and it's free, which makes it even better. And also, did my washing. I'm telling you, I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream. Not bad considering I got it for free. Some of this is tofu, some of this is red peppers, coconut milk, there's some spice in there. That's the sticky rice, obviously. I'm going for a salad with cucumber, lettuce, tomatoes, raisins, the works. These look pretty good though. Apparently it's just rice and some herbs with a bit of tomato and onion. So I'm gonna give one of these guys a try. And so other than the tofu, it's majority carbs and fats, to be honest, which isn't ideal, but I do need the calories. So, I mean, I'll take it. Really stereotypical vegan eating a salad, isn't it? That's disappointing.
Sorry.
How's your juice?
Oh my god, it's so good.
How many days left have you got until you can eat food? Oh. That's embarrassing. How many days left?
It's day 15.
Day 15. Only eating solids at lunch.
It's Saturday.
Yep.
And I finish next Friday.
Keep going. I believe in you. Stay strong.
Thank you.
Sod that for a laugh. So Alex is doing like a 21-day challenge where she's restricted on a load of foods and she can only eat at lunch. She has to choose for morning and evening, which just sounds like, yeah, woof, that sounds awful. But she's mainly doing it for gut health. I think she has a few things that she's working on. Good on her. Get 15 days through like that, full on respect. So I was a naughty little boy and I had a second helping of salad sprinkled with some walnuts and almonds. I've also grabbed myself a lovely green apple, which I normally have at lunch. I've not eaten it this late before. It's 20 past 8, that's pretty late. I'm almost ready for bed. Should be asleep in an hour. So I don't know how this is gonna go down. It's very green. Lots of acid in this guy. But guys, that is pretty much what I normally eat on a daily basis, give or take everything actually. The coffee and the cake, I only do that on Saturdays. All the other food, it just depends on what they cook, to be honest. I can't weigh any food, so I don't know my macros, and I'm not really in too much control of what actually gets served, so I just kind of get what I'm given. The most important thing for me is that I just train well and I eat enough. And I just kind of, you know, if I'm not necessarily going to gain any muscle whilst I'm here, then I'm definitely not going to lose any. That's the plan. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, I'm probably going to do a little bit more like these with the whole plant-based but also training thing. It's a big part of my life, it's a big part of my personality as well. So these videos probably aren't going to be too uncommon in the future. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, give it a thumbs up. If you've got anything to say, leave it in the comments down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.